Hey guys, welcome back. Today, as you probably know by the title, I'm going to be sharing my five picks for compact powders, which will keep your skin mattified in the summer months, and it is also sweat proof for a certain period of time. And also, with all the compact powders that I'm going to share, you can either use them to set your makeup or you can also use them on its own. So without any further ado, if you'd like to know what are those compact powders, then please keep watching. Okay, so before I talk to you guys about the compact powders, I just want to mention about the loose powders, because if you're someone like me who likes to wear makeup on a daily basis, you want to make sure you set your face really well with some loose powders, because the loose powders, which are meant to set your makeup, will lock your makeup in place, and it will also keep your skin mattified for a long period of time. So it is really important to set your face with some loose powders if you wear heavy makeup on day-to-day basis, or if not day-to-day basis, if you wear makeup in general and you use concealer underneath the eyes, then I would highly recommend you to use some loose powders to set those concealed areas. That way it will prevent creasing as well as it will keep your skin mattified. So for the loose powder category, I really like the banana powder from the Makeup Revolution, and it's the luxury banana powder. And if you follow me for a while, you will know that I really like this powder, and I use this powder quite often in my videos to set my concealed area especially. So yeah, I really like this powder. This powder is for 850 rupees and you get total of 42 grams of product. If you think you cannot really spend 850 rupees for a loose powder, then I would suggest you to wait for a sale, because you can easily get this on sale on Amazon or on Nika. So wait for a sale, then you can grab yours for sale price. The reason why I'm talking about this powder the first is because the quantity that you get, even though it is 850 rupees, but you get 42 grams of product. And the other loose powder recommendation that I have does not contain as much quantity to them, so that's why I really think you should check this powder. And not only for the quantity that you're getting, but it is also really good to set your makeup. It mattifies your makeup instantly and keeps your makeup locked in place for a long period of time. So that's why I really like this powder, and this is my number one pick for the loose powders. Now for the second loose powder, I really like the PAC HD powder, and this is the HD powder in the shade banana. And another suggestion I would like to give you guys, that if you are someone who has medium, dusky or deeper skin tone, always pick the loose powder which has some yellow tones to it, because if you pick those translucent white loose powders, it can make your skin look ashy and can leave some white cast on your face. So I highly recommend, if you are of a medium, dusky or deeper skin tone, always pick a loose powder which has yellow undertones to it. So yeah, this is the PAC loose powder in banana. I will always use the PAC one whenever I know that I'm gonna get photographed really heavily, and I'm gonna get photographed under the flashlights, or I'm gonna get photographed with flash. That time I will use the PAC one, because this is a HD powder and HD products are really photo friendly. So I will always use the PAC one whenever I'm gonna get photographed. But for day-to-day basis, or even for some special occasion when I want my makeup to stay long, I will always gravitate towards the Revolution. So I will always say go with the Makeup Revolution one, because you're gonna get more use out of it, as well as it is equally good to the PAC one. And also with the PAC one, you only get, I guess, 6 grams of product for 550 rupees. But for the Makeup Revolution one, you get 42 grams of product, and you can also get this one in discount. So yeah, and if you're looking for a good quality loose powder even in lesser budget, then I will suggest you to go for the Miss Claire one, because this one also a really good loose powder, and it will also keep your skin mattified for a long period of time, and especially in the summer months. So I will highly recommend you guys to check out the Miss Claire loose powder if you are looking for a good quality loose powder in a lesser budget. So yeah, and the one I have here with me is TL4, which is the yellow translucent powder. And now let's talk about the compact powders, which is this entire video about. So the first compact powder I want to talk about is from Miss Claire again, and this is probably the most used powder that I have with me, apart from the L'Oreal one, which does not have the back of it and also is quite hardly hit on the pan. So yeah, and even today I have used this compact powder to set the rest of my face, and this is a really good quality one, and this is just for 125 rupees, and you get a total of 9 grams of product. And you also have a lot of shade option into this compact powder range from Claire, and hopefully you can find your shade into this range. So yeah, this is my first pick in the compact powders. And now let's talk about some high-end, shall we? So the next one I have is from MAC, and it's the Studio Fix Powder Foundation. If you ask me why did I jump from 125 rupees to 2500 rupees, it is because of its quality, its availability, its shade range, as well as the quantity that you get. And also with this powder, little goes a long way. So there are 5 good factors to jump from 125 rupees to 2500 rupees. And this is one of my personal favorite investment in the high-end powder category, because this powder is a really good powder. It has a really good quantity to it. It is really pigmented and it goes a long way. It will keep your skin mattified, as well as it is also sweat resistant up to a certain extent, unless you sweat a lot in a day. And as you can see, I'm gonna swatch it right here. It is really very pigmented, so I really like this one. And you also get 36 shades into this range, starting from light, fair, medium, dusky, deep, even deeper skin tones, with warm as well as cooler undertones. And you also get a huge quantity with this powder. You get total of 15 grams of product, and what else you need, because you have to try this powder before you even believe it. So I would suggest you to at least go in a MAC counter and see it for yourself, swatch it for yourself, and wear it on your face and just roam around and see how you feel about it. And then you can just go ahead and think about purchasing this one. But I have to say, this is one of my favorite high-end powder. So yeah, but if you still don't want to spend that much money on a compact powder, I have another option for you, and that is from Nykaa, and it's their Skin Genius Compact Powder. The reason why I like this powder is because how soft it is and how smooth in the texture, and this powder is really comparable to the MAC one. I cannot really guarantee you that this is the dupe of the MAC one, but personally for me, I think the texture is really comparable to the MAC one. Let me give you guys a swatch side by side. So this one is the MAC one, and let me swatch the Nykaa one right down in here. And as you can see, the pigmentation is really insane in the Nykaa one as well, and the Nykaa one is really mattifying on your skin, and this will keep your skin mattified at least for 4 to 5 hours without any touch up. And that amount of time I really think is also very great, especially in this summer months. And if you're from Mumbai, you will know how humid the weather becomes. And this powder is for 525 rupees, and you only have 5 different shades to choose from, but those 5 shades does cater to light, fair, medium, dusky, deeper skin tones. So hopefully you can find your shade as well. And now moving on to the third compact powder, and this one is from Lakme, and it's the 9 to 5 Primer Plus Matte Powder Foundation. And I really like this one. First of all, it will keep your skin mattified for a long period of time, and second, this powder has that yellow tones to it, which we Indians really need in a compact powders. It is also a really soft powder and has a really good pigment to it, like as you can see here. So I really like this powder, and this powder retails for 600 rupees, and you get a total of 9 grams of product. And I use the shade Silky Golden. And now moving on to the fourth powder, which is one of my most used powder, and this one is from L'Oreal, and it's their Matte Magic Compact Powder. And I have been using this powder almost for 2 years now, and it is a really good mattifying powder. And as you can see, the powder is really well loved, because I have used so much of this powder. So I don't really have to explain a lot about this powder, because I'm sure you guys have an idea about this powder. This powder is really good for daytime wear, because this contains SPF of 34 and PA+++. And this powder now retails for 430 rupees, and you get a total of 6 grams of product. So this is my fourth pick in my top 5 compact powders. And last but not the least, I have a packed powder, and this is the Studio powder. I believe there is nothing written on the bag, PAC, so I'm guessing this is the studio powder. That's what I remember. So this is again a really good powder to keep your skin mattified for a long period of time, and I think PAC has 10 different shades into this range, and hopefully you can find your shade into this range. And also, if you're wondering, I use the shade 05 to set under the eye and 06 to set the rest of my face. So yeah, this is my last pick in the compact powders. And with all these compact powders, you can either wear these compact powders on its own or on top of your foundation, or you can set your foundation with it. So yeah. Also, if you're someone who has dry skin and stay away from powders, you can still use all these powders on your face, but use in a lesser quantity so that this powder does not overly dry out your skin. So yeah, even if you're dry skin type, you can still use these powders. But if you're someone who still likes some shine and glow on your face, you can always use your favorite highlighter to highlight your face, and you will be glowing as usual. And yeah, that's it. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys have found this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.